Many people know me from back in the day, walking around with a satchel selling these delicious gourmet wraps. And they weren't like regular wraps, they were like, you know, panko crusted chicken with mushroom bechamel and wilted spinach. As chefs, it's our responsibility to not only create delicious dishes, create delicious food, but then also there's a level of education that goes into what we do. Montrose doesn't need another farm to table. Rice doesn't need another farm to table. My community deserves a farm to table as well. I'm Keisha Griggs, Executive Chef of KHOU Kitchen and Bocage Catering in Houston, Texas. Six all day, and then turkey sausage, egg fried hard. Southern food, Cajun food, Creole food that comes from Africa. And when you follow the transatlantic slave trade, when you follow where we all started from one place and just kind of like dropped off in different parts of the world, and with that we brought our knowledge of the earth, our knowledge of harvest, our knowledge of agriculture, our knowledge of ingredients, our knowledge of technique. I grew up in the city of Baytown, Texas. Prior to that, my family is from Trinidad. Our house was the liming house. Liming is a party in the Caribbean culture. Friends coming over, family coming over, parties, birthdays, holidays. The main focus was the food. And my mother was the cooker of all things. So I started off early being her little sous chef in the kitchen, chopping garlic and celery and onions. I did volleyball, I ran track, I did gymnastics. I just kind of like did my own thing. For Netflix, or for any of that, there was DVD Express. And I was a project manager for them in the marketing department. And then I got recruited to come to an advertising agency here in the city of Houston to open an interactive public relations with Melissa Stevens and the great late Betty DeBrule. I love to make people smile. Even though I'm working, I was still adopted because of my mom, the place where people knew that they can come to eat. So all my friends would come over and I'd cook breakfast, I'd cook lunch, I'd cook dinner. I was here working in the field and it was a dot-com boom, the recession, and of my severage, I'm like, this is a lot. I'm going to culinary school. In culinary school, I worked in a few amazing places, but as I was graduating, I worked for Philippe Schmidt and Manuel Puncha. That I just started hustling, and that gave me the capital to open my catering kitchen, which then later became 8 Kitchen. From very early on, I have been conscious of my global footprint, just in general. So for 8, the menu changed every week, and the menu was based off of whatever the farmers brought in, one of the farmers being my partner now, Jeremy Peaches. Now with KHOU Kitchen, be it as I'm partnered with farmers, it only plays into the pre-existing dynamic that I've always kept, which is local, sustainable, vegetable forward, vegan friendly, Caribbean inspired food. Sunnyside is the heart of the city. It's a very agricultural, urban, concrete farm, if you will. This is a very unique old neighborhood, but there's also the need to explore different options for this community. That is what drives KHOU being where it is. KHOU Kitchen is a Caribbean-inspired breakfast, lunch, and dinner concept. We make everything from scratch, obviously, because we get things from the farm. Our lunch and dinner is Caribbean-based, authentically Caribbean-based. I'm lucky to be a chef in the city because of the resources that's here. I can go any part of town and get an authentic ingredient. I can go up the street and go to a farm or have a farmer grow what I need for me, and that is a unique fit for a chef here in the city. Houston's lit. Why would I leave to go anywhere else to kind of trudge through trying to find the things that I need to create an authentic experience here?